I think we're here. I think this is the remain of the wall. It's a 65 axle Springer. It looks like it, doesn't it? Because that guy's on the wall. Well, it's outside the Axel Springer building. It's got all the different flags. Oh, literally just parked outside it then. Oh, I did well. It's a Sunday, so it's free parking. Oh my lord, so this is the Berlin Wall. But so this is where the wall was. West side, east side. So if we go down, it's a actual remnant as well. See the remnants there. Conversation with my son and just thinking, so if the Berlin Wall's along here, okay, if it was along here, behind it on the east side you had no man's land, which was a large area. So that, obviously that building wouldn't have been there, those buildings wouldn't have been there, and you would have had guards along here as well. So I'm just trying to see, is this, where would that have been? So we're now walking towards Checkpoint Charlie, which is one of the places that you could actually enter from one side, cross from one side to the other. So I reckon this whole street would have been some sort of Berlin Wall no man's land. So 140 people tried to flee the Berlin, cross to the other side and died. 101 of those were shot, or basically. This along here, I'm sure, is where the Berlin Wall would have been. I don't know if these are original blocks, but this is definitely where it would have been because it continues all the way down. So it's just a reminder. Right, so let's walk down to Checkpoint Charlie. So I have put a picture, you can pause and have a look, but basically it gives you information about the Berlin Wall from its construction in 1961 until it came down in 1989. And this is the English bit here. It says, oh, where's the English bit? Is that it? Let me just put my finger, that's that bit there. Yeah, this is this area about a guard being a man who tried to escape. Yeah, and he was stopped by a 20-year-old sergeant who was fatally shot. But anyway, that's one of many stories, I'm sure. Still walking to Checkpoint Charlie. You've got all these flowers. Peter Fetcher, 1944 to 1962. Walt nur dein Freiheit. If anyone can, I'll Google that and see what all that's about. Oh, I might have to dub that. My gorgeous George Michael, I love him, is playing in the background in that coffee shop. Oh, look at that air balloon. I'm being told off to get on the pavement because I was in the road actually. Too busy filming for you guys. Look. Still continuing down this street. It's Sunday, so not much is open and it is quiet, but I can already see Checkpoint Charlie further down. It's getting busier. Now I'm assuming that was there, that building has been there a long time, pre-Soviet era. I am going to have to go into the road despite what my son has said. So, those of you near Checkpoint Charlie, there's a KFC. I know there's a McDonald's nearby. There's a wall with all information over there that we will go to in a minute. This is Zimmerstraat. Telephone box. I think I'm going to put Jolly Genius up on one of these lampposts. This is it. This is Checkpoint Charlie and there's McDonald's there. So you've got an Italian tour, but let me just go here. Excuse me.
Sotto al municipio di Schöneberg, che oggi è quartiere gay di Berlino, lui tenne un discorso molto famoso perché disse: chi ama il comunismo deve venire a Berlino, venite a vedere a Berlino che ha combinato il comunismo.
That was in 1963, turning of the Cold War, and the Proxy Wars.
Ed io sono un berlinese, lo disse in tedesco, disse Ich bin ein Berliner.
So don't forget the USA in Vietnam at that point as well. And then 1967. So 1967, the US and Western Europe with protest movement against the war in Vietnam. Expanded into the 70s with the military action in Cambodia and Laos. West Germany, especially in West Berlin, the East German Ministry of State Security Stasi tried to influence the protest movement. And then in 68 there was a popular uprising in Poland. Intellectuals in Poland were protesting about reforms, and then you had stuff happening in Czechoslovakia at the time. They were one nation. Then 71 you had the full power agreement on Berlin was signed, and that's when it all kicked off in Berlin's point of view. So this is the Checkpoint Charlie behind us, so you can see here, and then 63 to 79. It's quite informative wall actually. Then in 79 to 89 you had the Soviet-Afghan War. CCP. And this is 80 to 89. And then if we move on, so 1980 to 89, it's covered by foliage, so I can't really give you that bit there, the date. That's what was happening in Poland, Soviet Union and Hungary, and Mikhail Gorbachev was elected, and I remember perestroika and so on. And the peaceful revolution, so political changes in East Germany at the time. And on the 9th of November 89, new travel arrangements would allow citizens to travel to West Germany without a right to return. And basically that was it. The fall of the wall. And a day after the fall of the Berlin Wall, the Soviet head of state, Mikhail Gorbachev, got in touch with Western powers in Western German government. He sought support and intervention to stop basically Soviet troops interfering in East Germany. But however, the Soviet Union did describe the events in East Germany as entirely a matter for the country's new leadership and its people. So, and that was it, you can see. So this is, my friend remembers this. She was 18 at the time. Yeah, and she was saying she couldn't believe the freedoms that literally as soon as that wall came down, she couldn't believe the freedom that she had afterwards. I mean, control over herself, decisions. She was actually saying that she didn't know what to do, that she was given this freedom, she was allowed free thought, free movement. The world was basically her oyster, but she didn't know what to do. She said she went off the rails a little bit because it took time. It was surreal. It took time. You'd been controlled all your life. You're a young adult. Yeah, so she found that quite hard. Those skills that were needed. Mind you, she is fantastic. She's good at everything. So the Cold War, so this is a museum and exhibition. Black Box Cold War. Discover the Berlin Wall. It's a fictitious day in the 80s, if you want to go in. I suppose for the young ones, like my children, that might be a nice thing. But for me, I know what it was like in the 80s.
Good. Yeah.
Okay. So it's impossible to climb the wall. There was a pipe along the top. So if you pulled yourself up, you wouldn't be able to. There were also, I remember, barbed wire and like a no man's land strip. So we're going to go across this side before we go to checkpoint Charlie. Actually, that's a nice view of it. Well, what do we have here? Obviously replicas. No photo? Oh, okay. Let's go. If you'd been this place over 30 years ago, you'd have been shocked because you're standing in the border strip. Yeah, see, this is what I remember seeing on TV. So yeah, tickets in there to actually experience what it was like.
Slammed by a car.
There's a Lamborghini and all the young lads are filming it. Right, 1696 this coffee house is there, so I can believe that. There's Checkpoint Charlie. So we're going to go down. We're going to go into the middle of the street. Oh! Oh! What's Winnie the Pooh doing? Oh, this is a queue to take photos at Checkpoint Charlie. And I think I will put a Jolly Genius sticker up there. Do you want to take over? There you are. So, queuing up, there is a McDonald's there. On the western side, of course. But everyone's waiting to take a photo. It's once in a lifetime thing if you're never going to come back to Berlin, I suppose. That's what we'll do. So this is the US Army checkpoint, but if you see here, it says that you are leaving the American sector to go in to East Berlin and vice versa on the other side. My motto is make the most of your opportunities. Please help me to make the most of my opportunities. Hit that like button and subscribe. It really does help the channel keep growing. I need a coffee and my son's going to have a breakfast. So, yep, typical Westerners, we are having a McDonald's. But I'm just going to have a coffee. That says it all, isn't it? We're having brunch, literally, in McDonald's. Outside Checkpoint Charlie, with a view. That's my view. To Checkpoint Charlie, because I remember I didn't actually see what it was like inside. Oh, so that's what it would have been like inside. Oh, that's the photo showing of what it was like. That was it. This isn't the way we're going, but I thought I would just show you this. I just thought that was interesting. We're actually going completely the opposite way, but that's a museum, Checkpoint Charlie Museum there. The last flying communist flag. But that's the museum anyway. But we're going to head back to the Soviet side. To our next destination. So we are walking back on the Soviet side, by the way, old Soviet side. So this is the East Berlin. I can see in the distance there the soldiers holding some sort of dome. We'll have a look when we get closer. If anyone knows what that is, let me know. I can't work it out. EU and German flag. Passing this building.
It's a special flag, like it's got the eagle on it.
Okay, so I'm being told it's a special German flag because it's got the one with the eagle. Yeah, it is. You're right, it is one with the eagle. I wonder what this building is. Lots of fire hydrant hoses. Some sort of, oh, it's a museum. It's a museum, that's why. And that will be the building that the statue is on. But I can't see it now, so I'll have to do it from the other side. I thought I was recording, I wasn't. Anyway, there's another building there. Oh, I can't see the, yeah, I can't see it from this angle. Got limited time in Berlin, so I'm going to try and do as many sites as possible. I see a bit of that thing from here. It's not very clear. Anyway, we're crossing the street now. Wait for the green man. Oh, you missed the green man. It's quite funny. I hate being rushed all the time. Cross the street, da da da. Okay, so that's the Czech building, must be the embassy there. This is a street full of statues. I think Alexandra Pass is down there. I'm just crossing, I'm not waiting. So we're just walking to our next spot, and a bit of history here about the German Empire and its involvement in Africa, and this gentleman from what is now Tanzania and the demands. So that's number 62. So that was a site somewhere here. That's 52, so I don't know if it's further up the other way. Right, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think these buildings here with the flats above and the shops below, I think, and this is just, well, we're going to have to cross that way and go that way. I think they're from Soviet times. So I was correct, these are Soviet built housing. There's a little bit here, as you can read. I'll scroll down. But there was a palace or house badly damaged here, and in the end, Soviets in the 1960s, after the Second World War, just bought prefab high-rise blocks. But you've got the site of the old palace gardens has become part of the memorial for Jews, but there we go. Let's move on. Right. There, you can see Royal Standard. It's so funny. Literally, my son just pulls me back. Oh, rucksack, stop. What are the police doing here? Policeman? Oh, Royal Standard. Oh, it's the British Embassy. Oh. What's it next to? Deutsch something over there. Oh, it's a big embassy. No. Very big embassy. So I'll show you a little bit more. Oh, they've got a bit about the Queen. Oh, July the 18th, 2000. Oh. The new building. The only surviving part of the old embassy is a wrought iron entrance gate, decorated with British coat of arms. Oh. Well, well, well. Well, what makes us so special? Are that hated that we've got police on either side of the road. Wow. Yeah, so we have the American Embassy and the French Embassy. Paris Place. This is where we are. And you've got the fountains either side. Oh, I tell you, my son should be a YouTuber, well this one anyway. He says, go under, start filming, take your videos. Oh, he makes me laugh. Although he doesn't want to be in any of the videos. But we are going to go under. So this is the other side of the same building, and I think we're going to take a little detour and go down because I'm trying to get a picture of that monument at the bottom, and I don't know if I can be bothered to walk. I think this will do. I don't need to walk there, do I? Nah, I can see it from here. That's lovely. That will do. That will do me perfect. It's a guy dressed, all dressed up with military gear, going around in this little tank thing. Now that's the Russian embassy, and it is a very elaborate building. You've got protests going on, Ukrainian protests right outside, and then there's another protest. So I'll come this side to get the building. Now I'm not on any cycle paths or anything, so I'm not going to get told off. And then over here you've got Ukraine protests and a bit of Georgia. I can't remember the name of the region, but it's in Georgia anyway. At the minute, so they're protesting as well. Interesting. So there is a police presence, one car, because of the protests. It's Sunday, so it makes sense that they're protesting. But let's just carry on. Oof, stinks. So we're going to go to the church, and I think that we'll call Berlin a day after that, because I want to drive to Denmark. University, because we've just passed University Street, so that makes sense that that's the university. And I think we're going to that church. the market. Ooh. Maybe you can get your, what do you call it, your pretzels or whatever that you wanted to try. A German one, not a Polish one. Oh, is that not the church? That green one there?
I think it might be actually. What's it
Not-
called? The lobby.
I think it is that one, not the other one.
Artist market.
That's an artist market. Well, that market wasn't really for us. Not my sort of thing at all. That's a pretty view though. You look at the skyline there of that museum. Lustgarten.
Lost garden.
That's not what it means in English, I'm sure.
Imagine.
Well, love garden or naughty thing garden. I think this church is very, very pretty indeed. Captain Morgan. Just like the drink.